Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope everybody's okay. It's good to see you all. I just wanted to make a video because I just feel like I've been quite strong with the atheists the last 3 videos, and people are probably thinking, Jay, you're being really strong on the atheist. And the reason why I'm being strong is I'm just teaching them a lesson, because I have consistently asked for academic debates for like many months, and you know, they do kind of act like missionaries, like missionary atheists trying to set up their blog TVs and do the kind of missionary work, and they present it as if they're these rationalists and scientific. And when you get them in the ring and you get them on a fair footing, they can't hack it, and then they start spinning and stuff like that. And I just feel they need to be exposed for that. So that's why I've made the 3 videos. The other reason is negation of P. When I was before I debated him, I told him on Skype. I felt sorry for him, right? Because honestly, before the debate, I thought, this guy's not going to win. The guy doesn't realise what he's doing. And I knew that last point in his video could never be substantiated, you know. And I thought, the guy doesn't realise it. I thought he really thinks his video's objective. He's got masturbation 3 times in his video, and in his own mind he thinks his video's like really objective. And it's just a atheist missionary propaganda, and yet the guy thinks he's objective. And I thought, this guy can't be for real. And I thought, I thought about his video, and at the end I thought, there's no way in a million years he can substantiate that claim at the end of his video about we are perfect every time before our loved ones. And I just thought, there's just no way he can substantiate this. It's just crazy. So when we were talking once, I said to him, I warned him before the debate. I said, look, I said, I am going to throw everything at you. I said, anything I can get hold of, whether it be science or whatever, I'm going to throw at you. So be prepared. So I warned him before the debate, because I felt sorry for him, because I thought, the guy is not going to have a cat in hell's chance. Now when we got into the debate, he literally thought that he could win by having a bit of logic, by getting me in this sort of logical vice that he created in his video. He thought if he got me in that, as he got me in that, I quote a few Bible verses and maybe mention a couple of philosophers or something, and he'll just say, well, you know, logically, Jay, you know, this doesn't quite cut the mustard. And he was not prepared for the fact that I wasn't going to get into his logical little device in his video. I was going to critique the premises, and I critiqued the main premise of his video, and he was not prepared for that. And he was not prepared for the fact that I critiqued it from science, history, practical experience, from philosophy, a variety of disciplines and ways of looking at things. And he was just not prepared for it, and so his video was deconstructed. And I did it in a hostile environment, and I did it with a moderator. I tried to be as nice as I could on the night, but a moderator that was biased, who was slipping it in a little bit for you know, for negation of P. And I was trying ever so hard to be nice to to the moderator, but it was difficult when he you know, with him, and so I warned him. I warned Negation P what would happen, and he thought he could come on that show, and he thought with just a bit of logic, I'll just put the heat on Jay and it'll be all over. He didn't take me seriously. He did not take me seriously. He did not expect me to come with the breadth of preparation that I came with. He did not expect me to be as professional as I did. And it was arrogance on his part, and he's trying to be all humble and full of humility and all that, and it's just not true, because he didn't come prepared. He thought he'd wing it because he thought he was clever. He thought he could use a bit of logic. He thought his video was watertight, etc. And he just hadn't come prepared, and I came prepared. And so afterwards, the atheists took a long time to get me the video. It was not the video had been out over half a day, so the atheist was spinning under the video, and I hadn't got my copy. You know, so they started to spin, and then Mr. Jones made comments about me, and they started to spin. So I thought, well, you know, it's not on. So I made those 3 videos just to say, well, okay, this is what I think. This is where I'm at. And you know, I know it's staggeringly breathtaking when you hear things like my historic victory, Aaron Ra, against New Atheism, and you think, Jay, what are you doing? You're off your head. But I'm just making it clear to the atheists that, you know, that they, you know, that the way they conduct things really is a sham, and you know, you need to get some integrity and start having proper debates, stop spinning, and take people more seriously. And I say that to you, Negation of P. You didn't take me seriously. You didn't do your preparation, and you got blown away. You did quite well on the show. You did quite well, mate, but you didn't come with any evidence. You had no evidence to back up what you were saying. There was no evidence in your video to back up what you were saying. And when I quoted Seneca and the Apostle Paul, that was to quote to you history. What is actuality in history? Anybody who studied Seneca will know the quote that I gave and what the significance of that quote was. I gave neuroscience. I talked about philosophers. I talked about scholars, and you know, and I give you lots of different arguments from different disciplines, and you just had not come prepared. You were outflanked, and that's because you were deluded in thinking you really thought your video was brilliant, and it's not that good. It wasn't that good, mate. And so it was really a myth, your theoretical construct, which was mythological. It wasn't grounded in reality, against my neuroscience, my philosophy, theology and history and practical experience, all those things together against your mythological construct, and you had no chance, and I tried to warn you. And that's the way it is, mate. So, you know, never ever do that again to me in Negation of P. Never ever come into a debate and not be prepared, because that is arrogant. That is very, very arrogant. And you can go around telling people, saying, or making comments, making it trying to look as if you're humble. You're not humble. You weren't humble. You came to that debate thinking you could wipe the floor with me, and you didn't do the preparation that was necessary. And I did the preparation, and I came on that show as a professional philosopher and theologian. I came on that show, and I conducted myself as a professional philosopher and theologian. I did 30 to 40 hours study, and I worked very, very hard. And when I finished, I had Mr. Jones come on and say some really, really nasty things under a video of mine. He was really, really nasty, and it was uncalled for. And I conducted myself in an honest, academic, gentleman way. My last 3 videos have just been rubbing salt in your wounds, just to make you realise that you can't treat people like that. You can't invite people for academic debates, not do any real preparation, think you can wipe the floor with someone with a bit of logic, without having done your research and without treating that person with dignity and respect. And you treated me with no dignity and with no respect by coming to that debate not prepared. You didn't give one shred of evidence for any of your propositions, not one shred of evidence. And that was the crime of that video, that debate. And it's you know, and so next time you have a debate with someone, take them seriously and respect them fully. I know you sounded respectful in the video, but you weren't respectful because you'd not done your preparation. You had not done your preparation, and you know that. And you thought it'd be a nice little trophy for you. You'd have this nice little debate, wipe the floor with me, and you know, and whatever. Okay. And it didn't work, and you're saying things to try and wing it, you know, saying, oh, you know the things that you've been saying. I don't want to get into that. So, you know, at the end of the day, I wish you well, Negation of P. But every time I've been honest, Making Explicit kept ringing me. He kept ringing me on Skype. He kept pretending to be my friend. And he was talking to me and he was pretending to be my friend. But all the time he was leading me on, and he was just leading me because he wanted to pawn me. Right? And time again, atheists have kept doing that and kept doing that. And I wanted an academic debate, and I wanted to have a proper academic debate and conduct myself in a professional manner. And I've done that. And you broke my trust, mate. I trusted you and you broke my trust. Because you came to that debate and you didn't prepare for the debate. You did well, because you're a clever person and you were able to get through, but you had no answer to what I was saying, because at the end of the day I was providing evidence. I was providing evidence, and you didn't provide any evidence for your propositions, and that is where you fell down, mate. And I thought you were genuine. I thought you were a genuine person. I thought you wanted genuine friendship. Okay? And I showed you genuine friendship because I warned you before the debate. I told you before the debate. I told you I'm going to throw everything I can find. I'm going to throw philosophy and science at you. And I warned you even before the debate. But you took a blind bit of notice. You thought Jay's just a Bible basher and he's just going to quote the Bible and say a couple of names, and you didn't take the debate seriously. And now you've got to clear up the mess and pretend it's not as bad as it is, and say, oh, Jason, you know, it's no big deal, and you know, and say things as if you know, just wing your way out of it, you know. But that's the way it is, and I just wish you all the best, and I just wish you atheists would get away from spinning, away from dog eat dog, away from nastiness, and just start conducting yourselves in a proper professional way, okay, and engage in proper academic debates. I just wish you'd move away from this silly, childish, blog TV, snidey, mocking Christianity, and move into a more healthy, gentlemanly, academic debate way. Until you're willing to do that, then I'm sorry. You know, I just think there's no hope for YouTube atheist, because to me it's just it's Mormon atheism on YouTube, where you're going around on the Magic Sandwich Show, Skeptic Fence, Thunderfoot, Aaron Ra, pumping out Mormon atheism, where, you know, Mormons are not rational. They are not. They've got no evidence. And you're Mormon atheist. You're not rational. You've got no evidence for what you're saying. You're just going around being missionaries, trying to win Christians to the cause with your Mormon atheism. And I want a debate with rationality. I want a debate, academic debates rooted in evidence. And I want to treat people as equals, and I want to treat them in a gentlemanly way. I don't want to be making videos where I say, Aaron Ra, you know, let me tell you about my historic victory. I don't want to be making videos like that. I want academic debates. But you, as atheist, can't help but spin. You're a spin machine. You got spin doctors everywhere, and it's all about spin. It's never about seeking truth with YouTube atheist. Alright, take care now.